In today's rapidly evolving educational landscape, the role of teachers as leaders and managers of learning environments has become increasingly complex. John Dewey, 1916, reminds us that if educators teach today's students as they taught yesterday's, they risk robbing them of tomorrow. This timeless assertion underscores the need for teachers to adapt, innovate, and reflect critically on how they manage learning spaces, especially in digital contexts. The COVID 19 pandemic accelerated the global shift toward online learning, exposing both the strengths and weaknesses of teachers' preparedness to manage virtual spaces and classrooms effectively. This reflection explores the importance of managing the learning environment, the rationale for teacher training in digital competence, and how tools like Zoom and Google Classroom can be leveraged to enhance both behavior management and instructional delivery. Effective management of the learning environment forms the foundation of successful teaching and learning. Woolfolk, 2016, assert that a structured and predictable classroom climate, whether physical or virtual, fosters trust, safety, and motivation among students. A well managed environment supports academic engagement and emotional security, enabling students to focus on learning rather than distractions. The Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development similarly emphasizes that quality of a learning environment strongly predicts students' achievement and well-being. Productive environments are characterized by positive relationships, fair expectations, and opportunities for collaboration and feedback. In contrast, poorly managed environments often lead to behavioral issues, disengagement, and reduced learning outcomes. Thus, management is not merely about discipline or control. No, it is about cultivating an atmosphere of respect, inclusion, and shared responsibility, where both teacher and students contribute to collective success. The abrupt transition to online learning revealed a significant need for teacher professional development in digital pedagogy. That effective online teaching requires more than familiarity with technology. It demands an understanding of how students learn, collaborate, and stay motivated in virtual spaces. Teachers who receive targeted training in these areas are better equipped to manage digital interactions, use assessment tools effectively, and create inclusive environments that support diverse learning needs. UNESCO 2020 reinforces this perspective, asserting that equipping teachers with digital competence is essential for building resilience and equitable educational systems. Training enables teachers to adapt lessons to different contexts, use online platforms to provide personalized feedback, and design engagement activity that promotes participation. Without such preparation, even experienced teachers may struggle to manage behavior or sustain learning engagement in the online environment. Consequently, professional training in digital leadership and management is not optional. It is fundamental to modern educational practice. Digital platforms such as Zoom and Google Classroom have become indispensable tools in facilitating both behavior management and quality instruction in virtual settings. Zoom's breakout rooms features allows teachers to divide a large class into smaller interactive groups. RISE oh 06 found that structured group activities in online learning environment increase accountability, reduce off-task behavior, and foster collaboration. By visiting different breakout rooms, teachers can monitor participation, provide individualized support, and ensure that learning objectives are met. Thus, maintaining order and engagement simultaneously. Google Classroom offers another layer of management through its comment and rubric tools, which simplify grading and it also reinforces behavioral expectation. Stewart, 2008, he notes that immediate online feedback helps sustain motivation, clarifies performance standards. By consistently applying rubrics and using positive feedback mechanisms, teachers create transparent systems that promote fairness, respect, and self-regulation among students. These features allow for efficient organization, timely communication, and consistent reinforcement of expectations. Key elements of an optimal learning environment. In conclusion, leading and managing the online learning environment requires vision, empathy, and adaptability. As Dewey's philosophy implies, effective education evolves with changing times and contexts. Teachers who understand the importance of learning environment management pursue continuous training in digital pedagogy and skillful use of online tools like Zoom and Google Classroom to create inclusive and engaging virtual classrooms. Effective management in this context goes beyond enforcing rules. It is about shaping spaces that nurture curiosity, discipline, and lifelong learning. In embracing this leadership role, teachers ensure that education not only survives but thrives in the digital age.